Do 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 do. Man, I can't believe I never made a video on this before. It's a perfect story. It's about a place I used to work at. Let me tell you the truth. Let me give you the definition of corporate douchebaggery. You know what conformism is, right? Like, if you're really bad, you should be expected to be fired. But what if you're like too good and you're way above the curve of all the other knuckle-dragging morons that you work with? That's not good either, because it's like sticking your head up. Yeah, like if you do a bad job, it's like dragging your butt in the dirt, and of course you're like, yeah, you're doing a bad job, you should be fired. But what if you're doing better than everybody else? Well, you're breaking the trend. We need to take care of you. Get rid of you, boy. So it's just as bad to do too good of a job as it is to do too crappy of a job. Anyway, I used to work for Lexmark. Lexmark used to be owned by IBM. Lexmark is located right here in Lexington. I worked on the second floor, I think, of Building 7. It was the second floor in the front building facing New Circle Road. Lexmark makes printers, by the way. You know, like Hewlett-Packard, Lexmark, HP. Anyway, they are business printers. And man, if there's anything on this earth I'm good at, in addition to translating ancient languages, it's diagnostic elimination. In other words, figuring out what the hell's going on. Man, I've got like a magical gift at it. If you think that's egotistical, I don't give a damn. It's true. So anyway, I was doing 4049, an Opera S laser printer, tech support. We sit there with our little headsets, and there were managers, and they were ex-IBMers, because Lexmark became separate from IBM, but there's still a bunch of IBM douchebags working there. And man, they'd monitor calls. You could hear them. They click, you hear click, click, click. You know, they were listening on your phone call. You were doing tech support and diagnosing what the problem was. Usually it'd be like an on-site technician was like, well, is it doing this? Is it doing that? You determine the part that was broken, then you send them out a part, or they'd order the friggin' part. So, yeah, there we go. So very, very quickly, and of course, the important part is that the managers every week would keep a chart. Like, this person answered 5 calls in an hour. The other Joe Blow would answer 2 calls in an hour. And of course, they would keep daily charts and weekly charts, and everybody would have a graph, and they would show everybody collectively and each person individual. And of course, this is what this is what bean counting corporate douchebags do. And then they post those charts up, and everybody could look not only at the number of calls they answered, but compare themselves, kind of like flopping your wiener out on the table and measuring your wieners against everybody else. Yeah. You know what I'm talking? Yeah, so wiener measuring. And so far, yeah, I did better than Joe. Ha, ha, ha. So it's like competition. But I wasn't in any competition with anybody. It's just I'm really good at diagnostic. Boom, 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 boom. I could solve the problem. Boom, boom, boom. Problem solved. Next call. Boom, boom, boom. And so I'll never forget the weeks, and including a few months, before they canned me for doing too good of a job, where everybody else's chart would be like this, literally, the days, and like this, and old Kenny Wheeler be way the hell up here, and everybody, why is Kenny answering so many more calls? He must be doing a shitty job. And then, of course, is the first thing the douchebag managers at Lexmark thought, oh, this guy's doing a bad job. We're going to listen in on, like, all his phone calls, and I could hear him. Click, 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 click. You could hear him. Every phone call. Just, what's this guy doing? And he's doing so much better of a job than everybody else. I was told to. It's like, you're bucking the trend. You're you're answering too many calls. Like, I thought I was supposed to do an efficient job. And it's not like I was... Like, you screwed up. You didn't diagnose that correctly. No, that's doing it too quickly but incorrectly. No, I was doing it efficiently and correctly. But no. In the land of corporate douchebaggery, we're a bunch of, literally, I've been ragging on IBM lately. In the land of corporate douchebags, doing too good of a job will get your shit in trouble just as fast as doing too bad of a job. Actually, in the land of corporate douchebaggery, if you look miserable and do a crappy job, that's really kind of praiseworthy. It's like, he's working hard, he's unhappy. His work has slowed down, but that just means he's a good worker. So this is what happened to me when I worked at Lexmark. Yeah, God forbid I do a way better job than anybody else. Faster, more efficient. Kitty's graph is way up here and everybody else's is down here. What's he doing? Literally, The managers love. They'd bring in multiple managers. There'd be more than one manager listening on my calls. And they do. They sit back there on their tables and they just like listen to other tech support people. It's like, what's this person saying? That's what big business is like. Don't stick your neck out. From the perspective of big business, sticking your neck out can be either doing too bad of a job, where your neck is hanging below the train tracks, or sticking your neck out like an ostrich, where it gets chopped off at the top. Because you stick your neck out either way is bad. What you're supposed to do is just ride the middle. Ride the middle of mediocrity along with every other knuckle-dragging, subhuman, mental midget, pissant, scumbag, idiot. Ride the middle of mediocrity. Don't stick your head out. Don't do too good of a job. No, don't do that. Don't. That is frowned upon. We will not tolerate doing too good of a job. If you like excel beyond your other workers, that is like the antithesis of communist mentality. And we won't tolerate that crap here at Lexmark. True story. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Lexmark.